Okay, so basically today we're going to explore a game, and the game is called Chomp. And I'm going to give you some brief overview of the game, I guess, by playing a game. So I'm going to show you that I'm going to play a game. Okay, so uh, as player one, you have to make a first move, right? And the way you make a move in this game is by eating a piece of the chocolate. So for example, I can eat these three pieces. But the way you eat it is that you have to eat all of the chocolate that is above and to the right of your corner square. So for example, if I choose this one, then I have to eat all of the chocolate above it. And if I choose this one, I have to eat all of the chocolate above it and to the right. So for example, I can do this, right? The goal of this game is to make the other person eat the bad chocolate, right? The angry face chocolate. It's poisonous, right? And your goal is to not eat that piece of chocolate. And so if I were player one, I would eat this one piece of chocolate so that player two is forced to eat this one. And so player one wins, right? And I can give you like another demonstration by playing against the computer, right? So here I'll play against the computer. And so for example, I might start here. The computer goes here, right? And then I can either eat these two or these two, or I can eat this one or this one. So I guess I don't know. I guess I'll eat this one, right? And then the computer eats all of this, and oh no, I'm forced to eat the poisonous chocolate. So yeah, basically you want to kill the other person. Um, yeah. So I guess let's start by just having two people play against it and just like, let's explore this game and see if there's like any strategies we can find out. So can I have two volunteers to be player one, player two? Okay, Jasper and Leo. Great. I guess Jasper, you're player one, Leo, you're player two, and just tell me what chocolates you want to eat. I guess you can either like I would prefer if you just call it out, but I guess you can also like text it or you can okay, sure. Oh yeah, that works. The coordinates work. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so Jasper says B2. Leo says C1. Okay. Jasper says A3. Leo says B1. Oh boy. Jasper says A2. So I guess Leo has been killed by Jasper. Oh no. So yeah, Jasper won. Um, let's try again. Let's give you guys a rematch. Okay. Let's restart. It's okay, Leo, you have been resurrected. You get a second chance. Okay, Leo, you're player one this case. B2, okay. Jasper versus A2. Okay. Leo says B1. Oh boy. Yep, Jasper, you died. Huh, that's really interesting. In both of these cases, player one won, and yet it was two different people. Huh. Do you guys think maybe player one is just easier to win? Um, I guess let's try a couple more times. Maybe have someone else try it. Bella, would you like to be player one?
What?
Would you like to be player one in this game of Chomp?
No, I don't want to.
Okay, do you want to play be player two?
I don't know what anything is this about. I just connected.
Oh, that's okay. Here, we'll give you a brief explanation by having two other people play, and then you see how this works. It's really simple. Can I have two other volunteers? Maybe Zion and Loy. I know I'm like volunteering you guys, but okay. Loy, you can be player one, and Zion, you'll be player two. Yeah, okay. So while they think about their move, Bella, basically in this game, you don't want to eat the poisonous piece of chocolate, and you want to eat everything else and force the other player to eat that poisonous piece of chocolate. And the way you eat it is you always have to eat all of the chocolate above and to the right of the chosen piece. So for example, if I choose this one, then I ate all four of these, right? Loy and Zan, you guys want to go ahead? Send your moves. Okay, Lois is B2. So you see Bella, Lois is B2, so he has to eat all the chocolate above and to the right of it, like that. Xenos is C1, okay. Lois is A2, okay. Whoa, okay. Xenos is B1. Oh boy, Lois just passed away. Oh no. So this player 2-1. That's really interesting. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so you see, yeah, I think, oh, is that all? Okay, so I think Jasper, and not Jasper, Lois started off with this move, right? He did Lloyd did B2, and then Xeon did C1, and Lloyd did A2. Okay, so Xeon did C1. At this point, Lloyd chose A2, which allowed Xeon to choose B1 and thus, I guess, kill him off. But in this case, player one actually does have the ability to win the game because you can force it to be this one, and then player two would have to eat one of these ones, and then player one can thus eat the last remaining piece of chocolate. And in fact, I think that in general, player one does have like a winning strategy because um as player one, if you just start off like this, right, then player two has to either eat one pieces or two pieces, right? And if they eat one pieces, um then player one just eats the other piece. Player two eats one piece. Player one eats one piece. And then player two is dead. But if player two chooses to eat two pieces, then player one simply chooses to eat the other two pieces. And the player two is gone as well. So I know that's what I'm thinking about. So let's try that, right? So like right now we found that if player one goes here for the first move, it's a guaranteed win. So now let's try playing this game, but you can't go B2 the first time. So who wants to play this second round? I mean third round. Bella, would you like to try? Okay, Zion wants to go. Um, all right, okay, Bella, you'll be player one. Zion, you're player two, but Bella, you can't eat B2. All right. Okay, Bella says C2.
Can I play B2 now?
Yep. Oh, I guess you can just recreate it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Bella says A3. Sienna says C1. Bella says B1. Oh boy. Zion says A2. Yeah. Okay, so I guess this is really interesting too, right? Because in this case it shows that if player one doesn't start off by doing this, then the player two actually has a guaranteed winning strategy because whatever player one does, um, they can just do this, right? So that kind of like shows what happens in that case. But what I do wonder though is what if the game starts off with something like this, right? Like say that it starts off like this, then what would happen? Um, does anyone want to try that out? So player one just starts off like that or that. Bella and Zion, do you guys want to go again?
Yeah, I'm
You
fine
guys,
with that.
okay, Zion, you can be first player, and Bella, you can be second player this time. So I guess Zion, you'll start off like that. Oh, oh, C1? Okay, that works. Okay, Zion starts off C1. Bella, your choice. B2. Okay. Zion says A2. Okay. Bella says B1. Oh boy. Okay. Zion ate the poison. Interesting. So I guess what happened here was that instead of eating this one, Zion ate both of them,
Oh wait, I didn't even notice.
and
I
that
thought I
allowed,
played
you know,
A3.
Bella to win. Oh wait, really?
I
Oh, you
I think
oh,
I
I see.
misclicked. Oh yeah.
Oh, I see. That's fine. Okay, I mean, I feel like I feel like we have a pretty good understanding of this game, right? Like I feel like we figured out that player one um always has winning strategy by choosing this, and that even if you start off with something like this, I think you do still have some sort of a winning strategy as you can force the other player to eat the poison. Um, so with that in mind, do you guys want to try a different board? We can alter like the dimensions of this thing. I think you can go up to like, oh shoot. Okay, that's probably too much. But yeah, the point is we can alter dimensions of this. So what do you guys want to try? Do you want to try like 4 times 4 or something more extreme? 5 by 5 for sure. Let's do it. Okay, this is a big piece of chocolate. Um, Jasper will need a opponent. Who would like to play against Jasper? Okay, Leo. Okay, Jasper, you're player one, Leo, you're player two. Go ahead. Yeah, why not? I guess. Leos is A4. Okay. Jasper's is A2. Wait, wait, okay. D1. D1. Huh, okay, I guess player two dies. Um, that's interesting. Let's try this again, and why don't Leo and Jasper reverse roles? So Leo, this time you're player one. Okay, Leo's is B2. Jasper's is A2. Okay. Wow, you're really like cutting it away, huh? No, you're good. Yeah, I don't know if that was a smart move, but right. Okay. So I feel like the trick of the game seems to be like, um, yeah, I feel like the trick of the game seems to be after you take away this big chunk up. Excuse me. You want to make sure that you don't eliminate the whole column because when you eliminate the whole column, the other person can just take away the other four or the other remaining whatever. Sorry. Um, like allergies. Because if you eliminate the whole column, then the other person can just take away whatever there is, and you're forced to eat the chocolate. But on the other hand, if you like leave some pieces, um, and slowly grind away, then I think whoever is the last person, to finish off the column is the one who will lose, right? Because then the other person automatically just takes away these two, and you're left with this. So, does anyone else want to try this game? I'm not really sure yet how if there's like a player one always wins or player two always wins. So I guess we can, find out by playing a couple more times. Does anyone else want to play this? Maybe Bella or Loy or Zion. Okay, Loy and Bella says yes. Loy, you're player one. Bella, you're player two. A4. Okay, Loy is cutting out a new road. This is A3. Okay. Okay, E1. B1. Okay. B1. Oops. Yeah. Huh. I wonder, I don't know, because okay. So it does feel like it's still that column idea, right? Because it basically was like Bella had started with a B2, but then she cleared. Yeah. Yeah, I do think so because Lloyd, you said, wait, what did you say? Listed B1, right? And so Lloyd, you were the per because with the B2 idea is like whoever clears the entire will lose. So I think but conversely, Lloyd, if you took this one, then Bella would have been the last person to clear the column. And so you would have been the winner. Um, why don't you guys reverse roles? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? I think my
No, I can hear you. I can hear you.
oh yeah, this is annoying. I hopped onto my hotspot. Hopefully this is better. Can you guys hear me now? Okay, great,
I can
great.
hear you.
Okay, that's good. Um, so what were we saying? Yeah, so I was saying, yeah, why don't Leo and Bella reverse roles and let's try this game again. So I think Bella, you were player one last time, right? Or were you player two? I'm blanking. Okay, Bella, so you go first this time. E5. Okay, what a move. That's interesting. B4. Okay. Wow. A4. Okay. E1. Okay. C2. All right. C1. Okay. A3. Okay. A2. B1. Yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, again, like, because like I think what happened was that you cleared the whole column, right? Because you took away two pieces, and that meant that Bella could just take away one and you would lose. But what could have helped you win is, yeah, if you take away this one, then Bella is forced to take this one, and they have to take this one. So, yeah, I guess it really boils down to the same idea, right? Like after you clear whatever there is, whatever shape it is, really, you want to be the last person to clear the column. And so I guess like it really just depends on like these couple squares and counting off like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like something like forcing the other person to eat it. Um, okay, would you guys like to play more games on this one, or would you guys like to change the dimensions to whatever you would like? 12 times 12. Okay. All right. It's a lot of chocolate. I don't think it goes to 20 times 20. Like I know the vertical height only goes to 12. I think this one does go to like 20, but one side only goes to 12. Yeah, okay, why don't we try 12 times 12 and then we'll try 12 times 20. All right. Let's do this. So 144 chocolates. Whoever wants to go can just volunteer. Okay, Jasper, you're player one. Bella's player two. All right. Jasper's is all right. Okay, Jasper. It's a lot of chocolate for one person, but all right. Let's just see one. Wow. Okay. Moving fast. A3. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so player 1 1. Um, hmm, it's interesting. Let's play this again. I wanna explore this a bit more. Why didn't you guys switch roles? So Bella, this time you're player 1, Jasper, you're player 2. Okay, Bella's speed 3. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. Jasper's is B2. Okay, Jasper. Just change that back. A5. Okay. E1. Okay. Oops. A4. Okay. E1. Okay. A3. Okay. D1. Oh boy. Yeah, okay, so the game is kind of over. Um, yeah, so player 2 wins. Hmm. I mean, I do wonder. Okay, because like in this case, Jasper 8B2. So he was really player 2, really. I mean, he was like in the traditional sense like player 1. So yeah, I wonder was there anything Bella could have done to win? Okay. So okay, let me check the chat history. What was it? It was A5, right? A5, A4. Wait, A4, E1. Okay. A5, A5, E1. And then it was at this point, right? Right. Okay, that's right. So at this point, maybe Bella could have done. Yeah, actually, why don't you guys just start at this point? Start right here in the game. Bella, it's your turn. A4. Okay. one. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. That's all right. Okay, that's interesting. Why don't we have two other people try this game? See if we can find some strategy, and then we'll move on to the 12 times 20. So maybe someone else wants to play this game. Maybe Loy and someone. Leo and Loy. Okay, Loy, you're player one, Leo, you're player two. Go ahead. Loy says B2. All right. Leo says C1. Okay. Loy says A6. Leo says A3. Loy says B1. Oh boy. Okay, I do think that this is interesting, right? Because I think what happens is that when you have a situation like this, then it's already you basically won, right? Because player one should just go straight to here. Player two is forced to eat one of these. One eats the other one, player two loses, right? And so I think, in fact, this becomes a game where the player who creates no, the player who is left with this situation, right? So you see, like player one did this, player two did this. And so the person who is left with this situation, in other words, the person who gets the first move in a situation like this is guaranteed to win, right? Because player one does this and player two is forced to die. Um, which means that if player one starts off like this and player two does this, player two has basically committed suicide. But alternatively is if player two does something like this. Oh, and in fact, actually go back a bit. I do think that this applies to, no matter how long it is, right? Because it could have been something like this. Boy, actually, let me recreate this in a better way. How do I do this? Right? So it could be like 9 pieces vertically, but still player one is left with this situation. So player one just takes everything but one piece, and player two is forced with the other one. And so I think in general, um, you can force a win by creating a situation like that. But alternatively, if you don't do so, then I think it really comes down to and no longer the winning strategy no longer comes down to who clears the column, but instead who is left with a situation like this, I think. Um, all right. Do you guys want to play this one more time or do you guys want to move on? Max. All right, let's do it. Okay. 12 times 20. And what is this? Oh, wow. This is, huh. Okay, this is interesting. I guess we have time. We can try that. But for now, let's just do the normal one. Okay. Who would like to volunteer? Bella and Leo. Okay, Bella, you're player one, Leo, you're player two. Bella says B2. Okay. C1, okay. Oh, yeah, I don't know, Leo. Was that a good move? Yeah, it's a lot of chocolate. Yeah, because like now player two is forced like that, so player two loses, right? Um, yeah, honestly, like I feel like we kind of we're kind of at the end of this game, right? It's really a simple game, right? You go here, and then whoever can create the situation like this first, the other person left with it wins. So yeah, I think let's add some more poison, shall we? Um, what is a good place to add? Obviously, you can't add it on the top because like then the first person to go wins. But maybe somewhere in the middle, like maybe something like this. Let's try this, shall we? Who would like to go? Okay, Jasper, you're player one. Bella, you're player two. Let's do it. E12. Okay. Okay. A6. Oh, wow. Yeah, Bella, you won. Yeah, because now the other player is forced to eat something and he has to lose. I really feel like this is not even that different, right? Because it's really just like this game is really the same game, right? It's really the same game except that it looks complicated, but it's really like the exact same thing. Because if I can draw, oh, there we go. If I just draw a rectangle, you'll see that it's really just this piece of chocolate. This is what you're playing on. Everything else doesn't really matter, right? Because once you eat that piece of chocolate in the center, it's over, right? Wait, Jasper, what? Go back to what? Oh, okay, sure. Oh, I don't think you can do. So here, I'll trace the steps. Okay, so it's T12, T11, A6, F5. T12, T11, A6. Okay, T12, T11, A6, F5. That's where you went, right? I could have done like T1. Yeah, that's absolutely right. I think you really could have. So, like, you mean like that? Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't really matter because, yeah, Bella would still do this. And so you still lost. But like again, I really don't think this game is that different because again, you're really just playing this piece of chocolate, right? It's the same game. It's just you have extra stuff on the outside, but that doesn't really matter, right? Because once you die, you can't eat the rest. So it's really this part that matters. So I guess like we've kind of reached the end of this game, right? We figured out like a winning pattern, person who forces a certain pattern of like an L with one square on the side wins. So yeah, I guess we're at the end of this game. And so I guess I'll let you guys out early. And thank you very much for coming. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Good job, guys. Good job, Leo.